You said what? Yeah. One lay in the back door, one lay in the garage. I did not mean to grab that.
I just need to get a nap in.
Hey Ben, I'm about to play in BTPH. I'm about to post my stream in the chat.
Bro, I need a gun. Bro, it's literally all snipers in
Just a
town.
All
gorgeous
your
fall
picks was
afternoon in
taken.
the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out.
They got rid
roof
of all your
open.
picks.
Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready.
Right in
These
front.
guys get set to match up between the
I got
Tennessee
like
Titans
95 million in
and the
cap
Dallas Cowboys.
space.
Here comes Andrews. And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set
It
him
was the
back.
other nigga that killed me.
Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
If the draft class ain't good, I'm getting that quarterback from that Cardinals dude.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And they'll begin by running the option. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 13-yard line.
Hey, that's not bad.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24.
You just traded Adoree Jackson, too?
Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. Now the first carry for Darrington Evans. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
He's tackled at the
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first
everybody,
down.
man. What the
2nd
fuck?
and 5.
Oh, yeah. And John Smith probably like 27, 28 now, ain't he?
Now a dump off here complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route
Should
is so
try to get
difficult.
the kill
Anyone
drive.
playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit.
Ben got some
He
shit
gets
for
up
you.
inside,
That's why.
And that's what we saw there. Nice pickup for a first down.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover
So you
him for
wouldn't
a
take,
loss of a yard.
if Ben told you he'd give you Derrick Henry for that first pick, you ain't taking Derrick Henry? Is Derrick Henry better?
Second and 11 now.
I don't need Derrick Henry. I need a quarterback more than anything.
Here's a handoff to Evans out of the gun.
I
That
don't
one
need
good
Derrick
for 10
Henry. I need a
yards.
quarterback.
And that's going to make
You
it
have a
3rd
quarterback,
down and
right?
less than a yard. So
got-
from 2nd and
they got
long,
damn
now
long,
to
man.
3rd and very
If the
manageable.
draft class ain't good, I'm getting a
Funny.
quarterback from
Because as an offensive
the
coordinator,
Cardinals. The
you
nigga
can
got a
keep people a little
95
bit off balance
overall,
and guessing.
24-year-old
Who's holding?
You
quarterback.
don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game.
Oh my
This
God.
time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton.
Nah, they
And they
hit.
have the football.
What are you
and will
talking
set up
about?
shop at the 33-yard line.
Get who?
Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw.
You're not getting that quarterback. You already got one. Initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake.
What did they change about the DeAndre Hopkins?
You can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. A first down run for Elliott, not going to pan out. He'll, in fact, wind up losing a couple.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Quick throw here to Hilton. And able to break.
Why do they got Justin Fields so low? I said Justin Fields, Jalen Hurts.
That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Man open left side. It's Williams. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Good defense.
Hey, no, the drag class not good on getting that quarterback.
So on fourth down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away.
Nigga, Matthew Stafford, I'm not re-signing his old ass back.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taking it at the 22. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Titan football.
At their own 38-yard
Who the hell got Justin Fields? I know one of us got Justin Fields in that league. I think it's Reek.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Now, who your quarterback,
the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So
around like 30, 31. Matthew Stafford, 34. I ain't getting no 30-year-old quarterbacks. These niggas regress fast as shit.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He'll dump this underneath for Evans. And brought down, but not before
I got rid of Jamie Collins, too. I'm not signing him back. That nigga, a 33-year-old linebacker, is 75 overall with an X factor. That shit about to get taken from him.
On the move on first down. They'll run out of the gun with Evans. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Man, my aunt just came back from down there in Waldorf by her boyfriend's house.
She brought me
some. She got the legacy out that job.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
I ain't eating shit for the rest of the goddamn day.
This one caught by Davis. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
1, 2, 2 right, 2 right.
Tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they come up now 2nd and goal.
Watching this?
And he gets in. Touchdown,
he had to have his tackle aggressive.
Detrez Newsome, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the 2nd quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play. Just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
Got up behind me.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy. Oh, you understand the same way.
Nigga behind you.
Right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
Have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. They keep on the ground with Elliott. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Williams. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
The end result was brute force on brute force. But think about everything that's going on if you're playing defensive tackle. You're dealing with at least one blocker across from you, trying to deal with him, shed him, and maybe even a second one before you have to try and make the tackle on the big guy.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and he'll have it by plenty. He's able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah.
From the shotgun, working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
Elliott, the ball carrier.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Huh? How you gonna want to stop him, Powell?
So they'll come up after the gain of 7.
How you gonna want to stop him, Powell?
2nd and 3.
How do you can't.
Here's Rodgers throwing.
You can't put stopping power with your gun, bro. That work like that. You gotta pick those up.
A good gain of 14 there, and it moves a chain.
Jared, listen. You are not allowed to get the fair upgrade unless you pick it up off the floor in the game.
On the counter, Elliott. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
This nigga plays so fucking
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers. Lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage.
I knew some shit was going to happen, man. The nigga fumbled and I didn't get to pick the ball up.
That was big for them.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers.
Wow.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
This nigga just threw me the ball. He just literally threw the ball to me.
As he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
I ain't never seen no shit like
trying
that.
to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way.
Points on the board. Because it looked like he wanted to use Zeke all damn
Someone
game.
has to take responsibility
and
try and get him settled.
On first down, they'll start.
I got
Shut
scored
up
when I
there.
get the ball because I ain't going to be on offense that much.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about
Trey
moving
played
the
that
football.
Eagles nigga. I don't know if
Come
he
up
played
on
him
a
yet.
2nd and 4 now from
He
the
gonna lose
40-yard
that game
line.
too, man.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Trey played
Coming
that
up at halftime.
the Eagles
I'll go
nigga in
for
this
one
league, and the
personality
Eagles nigga
that you,
9-1.
Charles Davis.
Dropping down, drop down right here.
Orlando, the coach.
Nigga right here at the
He'll
bottom.
have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and
Oh, he
Jonathan
played him?
Coachman, both larger than life.
It don't show that they played.
You're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles
That Eagles
away
nigga was
from
already, he wasn't undefeated.
First down, Tennessee.
Because the only nigga undefeated going into this week was Larry.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And they'll wind up getting this one
Almost
all the
threw a
way
pick
down
six.
Yeah, drop down.
inside the 20.
I almost threw a pick 6 out scared.
That's how you draw up the
Can't
run
do that
pass
again.
option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're
Right to the
in-breaking
left.
routes. But receivers love it even more.
He ran
Ball
out, he
gets to
ran
them
out, right.
quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Touchdown,
And
Jonnu.
Some shit
Yes,
on
sir.
Tennessee touchdown. Jonnu Smith, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the
On my way to
2nd.
10 and 1, Ben.
Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
There's 2 more. Oh, they
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
Above.
Their own 25-yard line.
YouTube. I put in the
I love him. I
BTPH
love
chat.
him. Hello?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys
Yeah.
offense. And they're
Yeah,
in
I've
an
definitely
early
put in
hole.
the
The first
BTPH
drive,
chat.
they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is,
Nigga
but
pulling
I
up.
think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we
Above
even
us.
need to change
Tried
game
to
plan?
run wild.
Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
The pickup of 3 brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Literally one shot.
Now this time Rodgers will throw. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Oh boy. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half.
That was a bad towel. I shouldn't have had towels in with my arm on.
On 1st down, Rodgers looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Elliott.
He gonna be. I knew he was gonna be dumb and use all 3 of his timeouts before you even get down
As
the
they'll
field.
stop it
Really.
with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half.
All I gotta do is keep him in bounds.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking deep for
I need that. Thank
Into
you.
heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard, and he will return
I
this
need
one
that.
to the 30-yard line.
Thank you, son.
So
Appreciate
that's
it.
back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
23 yards, the final tally.
First down.
Niggas looted this too.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deeper. This is caught inside the 15. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Oh, come on, that's a touchdown. Oh, my God.
The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith, but it'll be second and goal.
That's a touchdown.
Second and goal.
Why the fuck did you there?
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. Here's Evans. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Well, what a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. Third and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh, this nigga dropped
With
it.
just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And the lead will grow.
That's
it's
crazy.
now 17-0. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation,
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've hit halftime on Turkey Day here in Dallas. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Cowboys take over first
And there's niggas that got put on the little COVID list this week.
The corners. The corners you talking about? Cause the nigga scrying, that nigga fast as shit. I remember him. Jalen Johnson. Who's Jalen Johnson?
Rodgers now on first down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's brought down, getting this
I'm not right here
to
again.
about the 30.
Like, I'm gonna land right here on this roof every
Give
time.
him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
I have no bullets.
On play action,
Under.
Rodgers. Open man is Trey Burton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
Bruh. It was two of them that came in?
A First down.
Who told you come here? What?
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
They'll run on first down. Elliott.
Yeah, you gotta get ahead of that,
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
First downs have not come easy.
Yeah, that's
Neither
right.
of runs like
It's
this
$100.
Absolutely
You don't
not.
have
We
$100?
finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
Cheaper.
Here's Elliott. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Oftentimes it praise an offense for their
Like, that's
variety,
literally
being able to
nothing,
hit
bro.
people with the
Like,
run
go
and the
get that
pass.
shit today.
In
Like,
this
have
game,
Kai go pick it
how
up
about
right
what
now.
we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
And Rodgers intercepted a third time.
Nigga.
Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And a big turnover there as his guys will get
That
the
nigga
football
just...
back. So it was a drive that had real promise here.
Nigga, I'm gonna
begin
play
the
this
third
game
quarter,
regardless.
but ultimately
I ain't got no
derailed by
luck.
the INT.
And
my
that was the
bike.
position you wanted to be in.
Oh, that's
Coming
the
out to
drive,
start
but-
this third quarter, get a nice
Come on,
drive
Rebel.
going,
Yeah.
looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Nah, he been had that bike. That bike old as shit.
On play action, they'll throw.
Huh?
And this turns into
Man, they just in the backyard this whole
He's not
time.
going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So the defense does their job. They get rid of that 0 on the scoreboard. Now we'll see if their offense can
You trying to
come
go
to
right?
play.
Well, that's the way you get things
I'll
started,
teach you.
right? Score yourself on defense, give the ball back for your offense, and tell them, let's
Don't
go.
play with
We're in
her.
the game
We're
now.
good.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
He just committed to... Nah, Arizona State look different. USC.
About
think.
set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And
Yeah,
they had a
sure,
nice
sure.
little drive going last time.
He-
Through the interception
Top 5, he
into
top
the
5
red zone.
corner.
Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey,
Did Pat Pete go to USC?
We're already
He went to
in this
LSU. What the
spot.
fuck?
Thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it?
This might be
It's thrown
yeah.
quickly out to Cooper. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Well, that throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
No, I don't remember, honestly.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A
You better
big
lock
call
that.
coming on third down. Trying to cover Cooper there a little too closely.
And he's such a tough cover because he runs his route so well. Hard to stay with him and hard to figure out
I
exactly
feel like
where
Buddy
the
Hill
break
gonna
points
shoot
are.
that bitch. He
In this
gonna
case, he
light that
created no
motherfucker
pass
up.
interference call.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2.
The 11-yard line.
2nd and 11. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is
Did you go straight down?
And that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think, at any moment, I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. 6 yards to pick up.
I'm at the liquor store. Tell me what you want me to pick up.
It's prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action.
I got some alcohols.
But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
They left. They bought loadout over there.
I got some alcohols.
Here on Thanksgiving Day, you're watching the NFL on EA
I told Keith, I was like, the nigga. I said, what you did the Darius when you ain't open the door. He said, I don't blame you. I would have did the same shit. I said, damn. I said, nigga, you sound like me.
They'll run here with Evans. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That's a 1st down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches...
No, but I knew somebody else had to see that his story, bro. Because that nigga really got real ugly, bro.
Football at this point of the game, that means they're really counting on that
offensive
line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football.
Yeah.
Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be here.
That's another nigga right here.
Bruh, when Ben said he seen that shit too, I was like, at least somebody else seen how ugly this nigga was getting, bro.
14 yards and another 1st.
You really need 6
Cowboy territory now. Here's 1st and 10.
That nigga said, somebody keep me awake.
All right, man, I'm about to go by.
They'll set up to throw.
In the back.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A really nice
got loadout
gain
of
of 25 yards.
1st down, Tennessee.
From down
that old nigga had to range it up.
He'll look to throw.
I want a hybrid and cross train. I just left 50K on the Hawks game.
Touchdown, Titans.
Oh,
John Smith with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point.
Hey Ben, this nigga really this nigga got 5 points. He got a safety and a field goal, bro.
Titans 4, Cowboys 5.
Hey Brian.
As they run up and send this one away.
Reek says shut up.
Takes this about 5 yards deep.
Why is he talking to me?
Hold on, bro.
He watching my stream. He can hear you through the stream. He says, "Shut up."
Hey, Pat, ain't nothing worse than when a nigga not even around you and he hating on you, bro.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And it's tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
You're looking for the big choke now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now.
He said there ain't no hate in his blood.
A lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Rodgers throwing.
Come on, stop!
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking deep for Elliott.
Give me that.
Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
He said, I'm done. I'm going. I'm leaving back.
And they'll go right back to Evans. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
6-yard line.
And then I don't want to be snitching on him. I'm just snitching. I don't like snitching on me.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Yo, why is my room so popular? Why is it so popular? Mom, get out with that, please.
Here defensively, 6 DBs in the game. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense.
Bro, close my door. Okay, close my door.
You saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
The Cowboys take over first
Is that nigga cheating?
At their own 22-yard line.
Oh, man.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Even though they
nigga Juan just texted in the group chat and said he got money. Like he was like, he heard something about some money. He was like, it's not a scam, it's a grant. Nigga Marco will emphasize the message and say, lay it on me.
2nd down.
4 yards.
Oh my God.
2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Rodgers caught left side by Hill.
This nigga literally won.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
44-yard line.
From the gun, Rodgers. And a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
Wherever. Go get a headset while you're up.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Rodgers to throw once more. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
Should go to the park and give me something.
Brings up 2nd down. Cooper was the intended target.
No, what is that?
You said it's called what?
Damn, nigga.
To throw again. Rodgers. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Elliott.
That's how you know they flew good. God damn it.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank.
Man, I called my aunt earlier. She was in water. I said, if I order some legacy carry out, you gonna pick it up for me? She said, all right, I got you. Look, no, listen though.
When you have 4 in one game, that means talk about a campaign slogan, right?
But listen though, Pat. Listen though.
Hey, this ain't the first time I heard it this week.
Hey, listen though, Pat. I ordered it, right? And then my mom ended up getting some cheesesteak egg rolls, the new jumps. So when they get there, they tell Carla, they was like, oh yeah, y'all ain't get that. Somebody ordered a cheesesteak. They was like, hold on, we gotta get the manager. Them niggas, they was like, you trying to fuck up our orders in here. I said, yeah, the food about to be good.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49.
I mean, her boy, my aunt boyfriend live down there, so whenever she down there and she feel like going there to pick up the food, I'll just go there.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll
Because most of the time she be like, I don't even order that shit.
Officially,
I don't want
it's
to go
a
pick it up.
1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Hey.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory, and I think they might have something in
Hey, Pat.
Oh, that's future, but I'm smoking super.
Hey, Pat.
Similar to what I'm thinking.
Hey, somebody tell Pat unmute me.
Pat.
Come in more prepared than ever before.
Year after year, they just seem more comfortable from day one.
No, I got you unmuted, bro.